The Domestic Violence Act 2007 was introduced some years ago to put a cap on the occurrence of acts of violence in the home. Its introduction notwithstanding, incidents of domestic violence still occur. In Accra, the Coalition on Domestic Violence Legislation in Ghana and Action Aid have therefore launched 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. During this period, violence in all its forms will be discussed. After this, all will be expected to vehemently oppose all forms of violence in the home.
Many people, including children, have suffered from and are still suffering from varied forms of domestic violence. The violence include female genital mutilation, child abuse and forced marriages, and human trafficking. Other forms of violence include forced sexual slavery in conflict, sexual harassment, intimate partner violence such as beating, slapping, refusal to pay child fees, and seizing of salary. Despite the act, many victims are not reporting abuses due to lack of education. Over a year ago, there were some startling figures stating that 20% of women and girls had been sexually assaulted, 33% had been fondled and touched against their will, forced into marriage, among other abuses.
Sexual violence is just one form of violence that women and girls suffer throughout the continuum of violence before, during, and after conflict has ostensibly ended. Militarism neither ends nor begins in war zones, nor does it confine itself to the public sphere. The families of militarized men and women may experience violence in their homes, where war crimes and armed domestic violence are hidden.
The country director of Action Aid Ghana, Adra Kwatin Kluviche, outlined some of the witch camp in the northern region.
The women are accused, found guilty, banished, and restricted geographically, without trial, without evidence, and with no way to defend themselves.
A representative of Apex Law Consult, Sheila Minka Primo, explained the state of gender-based violence responses in Ghana. There were solidarity messages from participants involved in addressing domestic violence issues.